disagree. Hello everyone, this is GiveUAnxiety, and I'm bringing you guys a best of 3 series from the ESOC 2017 Spring Championship Tournament. And this is a group stage series. KickAss playing versus Tedere. KickAss is a major playing as Dutch, and Tedere is a first lieutenant playing as the British. Should be a pretty good series. I think Tedere is a little bit better than his rank. I'm not quite sure. I mean, don't quote me on this, but I think he might be one of those guys that plays a lot of unranked. Gotta turn off that fog war because I do not. What is it? I always control function F, control. Oh jeez. Oh, maybe the game didn't load, so maybe it's not working right now. Alright, but yeah, I'm really excited for this. The tournament hype is real. It's always a lot of fun to cast these tournament games or just to watch them. I love watching the streams in general when people are casting them. Looks like this is taking a little bit of time to load here. Oh, well, it's KickAss, of course. KickAss, I think he doesn't have the best internet connection or computer, so sometimes he does lag a little bit, but you know, that's part of playing RTS games. Obviously, it's a little better when there's not lag, but you know, it happens. So just a little bit of the load time to start the game will be a little bit was long there for him, but hopefully there won't be too much lag in this game. Alright, so we just have a one wood start and a coin. Let's see, the British. I know Brit a little better than Dutch. So this was a 200, just a 200 wood start here. Yeah, it looks like just 200 wood start and food, and rest was food for the British. And he's actually leaving this on the ground, which is probably really good. I actually play Brits quite a bit. This is actually impressive, because honestly, I don't think I would have left that on the ground. It does get your age up sooner, but then you do have to walk around with fills. This is probably beneficial. So that's actually pretty nice. And you're going straight to the middle of this map. There usually are really good treasures here, so I think he knew that, and I believe he went straight to the middle. And there's 90 wood treasure, which is really nice. Let me see if I can talk. How you guys, God, I'm trying to turn off the fog war. There we go. Shift Control F, I believe. I was pressing so many keys. Alright, so I like it better with the fog war off. Alright, so KickAss does pick up 30 coin, and Tedere does get that 90 wood, which is really nice. And how much wood does he have here? Because there's only 20, so that would put him to oh, he did build another house. Okay, so that 90 wood did give him yeah, that 90 wood did give him enough wood to build another house. He does have 35 coin here. He could have tried to he could have tried to maybe kill these guys or look for a coin treasure and turn it into hunting dogs. But his explorer wasn't near there, and he still would have had to gather extra coins, so it would have probably made his age up quite a bit later. So I think in this situation it probably was better to just go with the second house instead of trying to go for hunting dogs. And here's a 50 wood treasure, really nice. He's gonna be able to probably sharpshoot this and get that for free. So yeah, he's getting some really nice treasures here. That's looking like 140 wood for Tedere. Yeah, that's really nice for Brits. And meanwhile, KickAss is gonna pick up just this little 35 food, and he does have 2 explorers. So this is one thing I was saying earlier. We're playing on Kamchatka, and this is a map where there are goats, herdable animals, and the British, they have 1 explorer unit, and the Dutch have 2 explorer units. So KickAss kind of, you know, gets an advantage there, because you know, obviously they both have 1 explorer and they're going for treasures, but the Dutch also has the second guy who can get all the goats. So KickAss should win the goat, you know, battle kind of easily, since he does have 1 more explorer. Alright, so Tedere is aging up. He did do 17 vil age up, well, because of the second house, so that would basically typically be like a 16 vil age up. And now KickAss is also aging. And though there's a 40 wood here, I'm not sure if KickAss might have just walked past it. I'm not sure if he saw that. That would be a nice little treasure. Yep, okay, looks like he's heading back there to pick that up. And Tedere is working on this 80 XP. And market is going down for the British. Just throwing a couple of villagers on gold here. Let's see. He doesn't have any gold right now. Okay, so he's probably just trying to get hunting dogs right now. Yep, and he's just throwing down some more houses. a little bit forward for some line of sight. Let's take a look at the Dutch. Does have a lot of hunt right on top of the TC, so that's really nice herding. And let's go to text completed. Should probably see hunting dogs get queued up there. It needs a few more gold. And we do not see a market for the Dutch. No TPs. Be interesting to see how each of them play this out. Some more houses going down for Tedere. He's gonna be putting him to 50 population, so he's making quite a lot of houses here. But since he was able to make 2 in age 1, that's it's not that many houses. It's, you know, he kind of did have, you know, that 1 extra house basically. Wow, aging up with 500 food politician. That's very interesting. The British usually age up with the 200 gold and the tower, but in a lot of the 500 food is also a really good politician. So depending on the situation, like how you want to play it out, you know, 500 food can be better. So, and he's putting his stable really in the back of his base, which is interesting. He's building with 2 villagers though, so it does seem like, you know, he probably is trying to get 5 hus, but he might not be super aggressive. He didn't build it like in front of his TC, so this could maybe be hinting that he's trying to do like a semi-FF, or maybe he's just trying to be a little bit safer. And text completed. No hunting dogs yet. Actually, wow. Yeah, it looks like none of them got any market upgrades yet, which is a little strange. Looks like they're a little bit slow on that. And 700 wood is coming in. Well, I think the KickAss doesn't have a market. He's playing typical KickAss style, you know, all in army. Let's see, look at shipments. Yep, that was a 3 cav, the infamous, oh god, 3 cav KickAss shipment. And Tedere, this is rough. Tedere, I think everybody knows KickAss is famous for shipping 3 cav first. Oh, how does he not finish that? I think he should have finished that and still got away. So that was kind of bad by Tedere. If you know a person's gonna ship cav first or be really aggressive, you can't have your villagers this far from the TC. You want to have your villagers like really close to the TC. And that was really nice by KickAss going straight to them. But he's kind of losing his explorer here. But here we go. I think he train 5 and made 3. So, or is that, it looks like 6 cav right there. 6 versus 5. Home court advantage though, so we could see a Miniman pop here, and yep, there's a Miniman, and this is actually gonna go really nice for Tedere. And I don't believe he lost any villagers here either. So yeah, that actually went really nice for Tedere. I think that was a good Miniman pop. KickAss, I believe, was up 1 cav in that fight, but the Miniman, you know, obviously changes that. So let's take a look at units lost. This is actually really nice tech to be able to look at. So yeah, look at that. Looks like that's me, his 4th cav. Yep. So alright.
I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah, alright. I think you might be a little bit loud. I don't know or you might have to just, I don't know. Okay. So KickAss lost 4 cav, 4 hus right there, while Tedere lost 1 hus.
Was that like a Minutemen kind of thing?
Yeah. Alright. It does sound like you're a little loud, like the sound is like tabbed out or something. I don't know. Like it does seem loud, a lot louder than me. Maybe, I don't know if you could say test it out. But yeah, it was KickAss had 1 more cav. It was like 6 cav versus 5 cav, but it was right by Tedere's TC. So Tedere popped Miniman and like won the fight, you know, a lot better. Oh, and wow, looking at that score already, Tedere, yeah, like Tedere is the lower ranked guy, and he is up 19 points in score. Like I said, that fight did go really well for him. 1 hus. Well, he called Miniman, so that is 150 resources, you know, both ways. He does maybe still the 1 HP Miniman alive, but so he lost the Miniman pop and 1 hus, but for 4 hus. Villager might be going down here, so that was really good for Tedere. And looks like Tedere did pick off 1 villager from KickAss at one point. I did not see that. Alright, another bank is going down for KickAss. And let's take a look at its shipment sent. Let's get back over there. All right, so Tedere shipped 700 wood, first stage 2 shipment, pretty standard, and then he shipped 5 bills and then 600 wood. So that's pretty nice. I like that. I think when he held that initial pressure, he was able to ship the 5 bills. Oh, and that's really rough right there. This, if KickAss could have snared these husks, then he could have killed them with the Minutemen, but Tedere did a really good job not sticking around too long and escaping, and kind of forced, not forced, but caused KickAss to call Minutemen and completely useless. Like, these Minutemen haven't attacked once, and yeah, they got called. So that's not the best Minutemen call right there. He jumped the gun a little bit. And so it looks like Tedere is now adding in 2 barracks, so he's going must cuss here. And there are 4 banks up for the Dutch. He did ship 1 bank wagon. So he is closing that score gap now with all those banks. Still a 40 population only of houses built, while Tedere's at 110. That's kind of crazy to see. But I guess with Dutch, you really don't have to build houses. You just build your banks up. No market. Let's take a look at text completed. I'm not sure if Ryan's still around, or he might have been trying to fix the sound there. Let me know if you're here. So,
all right, I'm fine. I'm back for good. Sorry, the big boss called, and when the big boss calls, you answer no matter what you're doing.
That's right. All right.
Awesome. I'm seeing a lot of muskets over here for the British player.
Yeah.
And it looks like, I'm guessing, an age up coming soon. Yep, there it is. Age up coming up soon from KickAss.
You do seem a little bit loud. I don't know if did you hear me earlier when I was saying, like, it seems like you're almost like tabbed out, you know, when you tab out AoE3, and I don't know.
That's what you're saying. Yeah, let me turn down my volume a little bit.
You guys, let me know in the chat real quick how
we sound
compared to each other. Yeah, I think that is better.
All right, perfect. Cool.
Okay, that should be pretty good.
We don't want to miss this push, because this is like a perfectly timed push right now.
Exactly.
I'm sure as a British player, you know exactly how this one's probably going to go. No racks in base, no way to clear that cab, let alone the giant musket menace.
Right, and KickAss already called Minutemen. He had a bad Minutemen call. It looked like he was going to catch the Huss, but Tedere ran away with the Huss, and Minutemen never attacked. So
he let him go.
Yeah, and
now he's got to cover. Those Minutemen have to do some serious work at me right now. He's got to. If I were him, I would have probably engaged those Hussar almost. He's got to do what you can.
KickAss did get up, but there are a lot.
Doesn't have a shipment though, right?
Wow, he does not have a shipment. I would. Oh, yeah.
So at most, we're seeing 5 Reuters in maybe like 20 seconds here. That's just not going to be enough, especially if he just sieges down the stable. Like, how do you win from that?
Yeah. KickAss tried his 3 cav shipment, 5 cav make, and then his famous strat. It didn't work out too well though.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a one-trick pony right there. It doesn't work.
Attack with the musket. Oh man, he didn't get a unit out of that. He still has no shipment. So this desperation, like, hidden stable is. He's just gonna have to do so much work to come back from this. He's probably gonna end up getting housed before he even queues up a unit right here.
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, this was played really well by Tedere actually.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know him. Like, he's a first lieutenant, but I think he's one of those guys that doesn't play ranked like a whole lot, and I think he's like quite a bit better than his rank.
Oh my gosh, he didn't queue up any cab. His stable finished. He didn't do it. So now he's housed.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've noticed that too. He does seem to be quite a bit better than PR25. I think I quick search out about that account. And he definitely did better than most of the PR25s. So.
Oh yeah.
He seems to get like the strategy and timings a lot better than most PR25s do. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, but like one thing, like there's a 200 wood start at this game, and like he didn't finish gathering the second crate.
He left it behind because he didn't need it.
Yeah, because he just needed 135 wood for a house, so like he saved time, you know, to age up faster. Oh, Colonial Militia!
TC's still going down. The game's over.
Yeah.
Also, I started surprisingly well versus Colonial Militia. Like, generally anything that's tanky just kind of destroys Minutemen, because the longer the fight goes, the more their HP drain just kind of screws them over anyway. And 2 Reuters out on the batch. God, what a time to be alive.
Oh, there's the rage. Oh man, so
Yeah,
game one.
I think maybe he's realizing it's a little bit harder to play the tech game than he had anticipated.
GG. All right. So game one is going to Tedere. Like I was saying earlier, this is probably one of the really close series is in the group stages, because there usually is a pretty large skill gap between most of the players in the group stage. But I think this series is a really close one.
Yeah, this was a good one.
All
Definitely
right.
one of the better matches for us to be casting.
Yeah, yeah. So I think people would probably say KickAss is the favorite. You know, PR wise, he definitely is. So we'll see if KickAss can get a comeback here and win game 2 and stay alive. Try to win game 3.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. We'll have to see what he can do. He's really gonna have to change up his game though. I don't know that playing that style of game is gonna work out too well for him.
You know what? This map, game 2, is like a very similar to remaps. It has like really low hunt, or at least like your second hunts are really far out. So his he could do his 3 cav and make 5 cav on this map, and it would be a lot better probably. So we could see that.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, the next map is no, it's
Malaysia or something.
Is it Malaysia?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
I don't know what that map is.
It's I don't like it. It's the one where there's
like one of the newer ones.
Yeah, each player has like a pond, by their TC, and there's actually a lot of hunt in the pond. But it's like the hunts are really far out, and I don't like it. LordRaphael, who wins, Brits versus Dutch in your opinion? Well, I think Dutch got buffed on. Well, I think Dutch wins that matchup. Even on Re, I know it's close, but I think Dutch wins. I don't know. What do you think about that matchup, Brian?
You mean the Dutch versus Brit one?
Yeah.
I feel like Brits probably wins. Just really? It's really hard for Dutch to beat civs that have a strong must-cuss game, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, because we just kind of get in their face, like.
But then I don't know, because I feel like
don't let them age.
You're breaking up a little bit there. But
can you hear me? You can hear me now, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. It was like for like a few seconds you're like sounding like a robot, but.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know, I'm of the opinion that Dutch really struggles against must-cuss civs. Like, if you're playing Porty against Dutch, you probably have to do that kind of a timing attack too.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. At the same time, like, they have like hit and run units, so I feel like if you have good micro, like, you obviously hit and run with your skirms on the Musk and like rooters on Huss and use like choke points. I feel like, I don't know though. Maybe if you just overwhelm them early with it, I guess you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you just want to get in their face a little bit, so that way they can't just age for free, and then whenever they do age, if you have big enough mass, you just kind of do what happened here, which is just go all in and then kill everything they have, and it's really hard for them to stabilize.
Okay, I don't think I ever really played the Brit-Dutch matchup like that. Now that I think of it, I think I usually do like a semi and go for like longbow goons. And I think that doesn't really work well because longbows, they just sit. You can't like hit and run with longbows, obviously. And
yeah, then cannons become a problem.
Yeah, and you can just raid when longbows just make you slow, and you can't like cover raids and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drogo was talking about his Virginia company.
I don't like Virginia Company one bit.
Yeah, Drogo's. It's funny how I don't know, people can be so like have opposite opinions about it, but Drogo makes it look good sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like it just feels like it's worse.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that much worse, but it's like just a little bit worse. Yeah. So like I think you probably would have won without doing it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think it's worse on like low hunt maps too. Like if you have hunt and you can kind of sit in your base and turtle, then I think it's better in that situation. But with low hunt, it's not good. All right, what's going on here with these guys loading the map?
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing.
So, did you saw my game earlier versus KickAss? Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, all I saw was that you had established monitors on Great Plains, which is kind of painful.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the one map where you think, like, there's no way I'm going to get hit by monitors in this game. And it happens.
Yeah, so I think he's raging. Like, he was raging hard from that game. So, I think he had the rage in him, and then he just lost game 1, so. Alright, is somebody, okay, Teder's hosting, I guess. So a lot of people do play worse when they're, you know, tilting and raging, so see if it affects his play. Alright, I think we can join his game now.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Yeah, so how's the sound everybody in the chat? Caster's sound level is similar. I think it's good now, but you guys can let me know in the chat. Usually, I guess if you don't see any complaining, it's probably good.
I like that motto.
Tilted? Tilted? We're not looking for is tilted? What did I already said that? No. Oh, I can't click in.
I can't either. I don't know, it's not even asking me for a map.
Yeah, I think they're loading the map.
He hasn't picked it yet.
Okay, team maps. There we go. Yep, this is the group stage. This is a pretty good series here. These guys are pretty evenly ranked. I think Teder's a low-key pro. This is the PR25 Undercover Brigadier.
Undercover Brigadier. I'm trying to find the maps. I wonder if there's. Do we have like? I should know things like this. I guess I see maps. There it is. I'm hoping that zips up to date.
I think you need the I should have this. I think he needs the UI. He has. I thought KickAss had it loaded in the other lobby. I'm confused. Thought we were.
Yeah. I'm checking right now if I've got the map. I just like went on the website and looked in the part that says ESOC maps on the sidebar, and wow, I now have the UI map. It's amazing how that works.
Huh.
Let's see. All right, I'm gonna invite him and give him the UI map.
All right.
I guess I'll invite everyone just to get the map. UI Malaysia. All right. The usual map transfer problems. We really should add instructions to like all the scheduling threads or something that just says, this is where you download the maps. Make sure you download them. Because we have like an installer and everything. You don't even need to know where to put them. It's just, you run it and then you have the maps.
Yeah. Alright, well, they need to host now. Do they have them?
So you have it, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think he has really bad internet. Last time I played with him, it was fairly laggy too.
What? I know KickAss is I don't know about Tedere. KickAss is usually the lagger. I think Teder's got it. We good to go? Never mind.
Yeah, he's got it. Perfect.
All right.
All right, and the map's loaded and it looks great. Couldn't be any happier.
Oh. All right, I think we're good to go. I guess I'll go ahead and do a short little intro once they get up. Hello everyone, this is GiveUAnxiety, and I'm bringing you guys Game 2 of Tedere versus KickAss of the ESOC 2017 Spring Championship Series. This is a group stage. KickAss is playing French, and Tedere is playing. Oh, this is a French player. All right, so Tedere did win Game 1. So this is best of 3. So KickAss is gonna have to win this game to stay alive and force Game 3. And I'm also casting with Ryan Mankel, H2O.
Hey.
So
yeah, I'm looking forward to this game because I played against I don't know how to say his name, Tedere's French when I was playing India. I noticed he had like some pretty good ideas on like what build orders to do, and he was like moving his units around the map and all that. I think it'll be interesting to see, I guess, if anyone tries to stay colonial for a long time, and if someone gets stuck in colonial, that'll be interesting. But I'm also kind of interested to see, if both players are able to make it to Fortress and it's like a tie game, then I'm thinking maybe I think Tedere might even have the upper hand in that position. So.
Yeah, this is a pretty interesting map because they're taking a while to load in here. I think KickAss is not the best computer, or internet connection, but they'll load it in here in a second, and it should hopefully be not too much lag. But yeah, if you look at the map here, I mean, you have like your starting hunt, but other than that, like look how far all these hunts are. Like all the hunts are pretty far forward, so I think this map makes for a really aggressive map in like H2 play.
Yeah, that's good. Maybe we will see more Muscas, kind of Raxes in the middle there, in between those two small treasures, right? Those two big hunts you were talking about. I mean, I guess you're right. If you can control that part of the map, you've got your opponent down to 2 hunts basically, right? Because they can hurt maybe like one other hunt, and then the rest of it you just have full control of.
Yeah, and even the TPs are like kind of really far out and kind of in like weird positions where you could like if somebody tries to like TP in FF. Like semi-FF, like you could probably siege it down, without any trouble, and then just take the map control.
Yeah, exactly.
So here we go. KickAss is building a market here, and Tedere leaving wood on the floor here. Does he not have enough for a house? What is he doing right now? He's gonna have to gather that wood there to get his house up. Oh, well, he already has a house built. Never mind. So there's a 200 wood and
He's real big on saving those like 5 villager seconds. See, I'm totally fine to just like pick up. I even pick up the gold crate. Like I don't know. I generally feel like if 5 ticks on the gold crate is me idling my TC, then I've messed up somehow.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah, it's an interesting debate because. Like obviously, if he sends a villager later to walk back there to gather the crates, then it could be more walking time, and and then it might be worse. It might be better.
Like overall, it's like you're taking a loan, right? Because overall, you end up losing more vill seconds by doing the walk back and forth.
Yeah. I guess the only thing would be like if you get the 400 wood crates from aging, and then if you gather them up with that, then it's not much walking time, but it's interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, so far I'd say that KickAss is kind of falling behind a little bit in H1 just based on kind of the luck of the draw. There was that 90 food sitting in the back of Tedere's base, and he also got a 40 wood in base. Now he's going to get 65 coin maybe. This native scout harass is pretty good.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would just start fighting with your sword. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to run away from a native scout. Like just.
Yeah, if KickAss can kill this explorer, that would actually be really. He is gonna kill him, I think, maybe even with just a native.
Yeah, well, this guy, he's just totally committed to failing this. Like, just he could just walk back to his base by now.
Yeah.
Or even just keep attacking, right? Because his native scout would have gotten here, but he's missed so much damage just by trying to run away. Looks like he did manage to zone it off, and hopefully, to your point, he does get to keep that alive if he's gonna go for a trading post.
Yeah. Even
he's going for 13 village.
Oh, Tedere.
Oh, he is, yeah.
He probably. I think he fears the 8 cab, the 3 cab.
He idled for it too. Like he idled a fair bit for it.
He knows KickAss. Oh, KickAss is eating some water buffaloes, but he did build a market and get hunting dogs. So I'm kind of surprised KickAss doing that. I feel like he's super aggressive, typical player. Oh, and he does steal that 65 coin right there. So the market is a little less all in and not like super aggressive, but.
Yeah, I'm wondering so the question is, will like what you have to do this build, I guess, is that bill that's walking out there to pick up that treasure, hopefully build a stable like forward, and he's got to go for 3 Hussar first, right? Otherwise, he's going to be behind. Like the only benefit to aging on 13, if your opponent does 14, is that you can get 3 cav in their base. But he idled too, so I mean, it's not like he got the full benefit.
Yeah, this will be interesting to see how they play this out. Take a look at the treasure game. Did any one of them come out, you know, convincingly in treasure battle?
I'm pretty sure that Tedere should have won, but it looks like it's maybe a tie, and maybe even with the Explorer death slightly in favor of KickAss.
Yeah,
just my opinion.
That's nice. He was able to finish off that Explorer right there, get some XP.
2 houses in transition. All right, that's it. Fair enough, I guess. I don't even know what you say to that, you know?
Yeah, no market.
No market, double house. And the 2 bills, I don't know where they're going. Is he doing like a double racks rush or something?
Yeah, he might be. I could see that happening. That could be really good on this map though. And KickAss did get placer mines. And there's no market for Tedere yet.
Yeah, Tedere he's not worried about his economy whatsoever. I mean, I'm not even sure. He may not even, with the gold mining, it's definitely double racks musket coming out here.
Yeah.
And maybe even from that hidden bill up here, he's just reviving. I'm so confused as to what he's doing because.
Look at the stable is kind of far forward though. It's like really out of like TC range. And that's really
there is no stable though.
No.
The one he's building, yeah.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, the other player who aged on 13 bills is starting his military buildings later, right? Yeah,
that's true. That's not the best stable placement because that could get sieged down. Like you can't really, if he calls Miniman, then it's so it's so far away that the person would probably just back off.
3 Hussar card as well. Oh, this could go well if he's able to pick off that 1 bill that's hurting.
KickAss is trying to do some meta gaming or like mind games. He shipped 4 bills as his first H2 shipment. Like I've never seen KickAss play so eco heavy. Like he's always shipping 3 cav and then like making 5 cav.
He's about to. I mean, if he loses this, he's gonna get a dose of his own medicine here. Look at that control. That was manually done. He could kill that one other bill in the stable.
Yeah.
And I would say he's already kind of coming out ahead here, right? Just whenever you can kill a single bill with this approach, you're permanently ahead because France just can't boom very fast.
Yeah. That's a shame. Like, you shouldn't really lose a villager like that, you know. I feel like anytime you lose a villager, you know,
he's about to lose 2. He's about to lose.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get in, but he is snared, slowing him down. And here's a 3 cav gonna try to body block him, but nope, he's gonna get in. And
I'm watching it back in his base is where the real action is right now. No, he did not see it, and that's -4 bills. That's actually huge. He should lose all 4, at least 3 of them. Yeah, he's losing 3. Oh, never mind. Only 2. That's not that bad. It could have been worse.
Yeah. And this house, like even this house placement, it would have been better to put
it matters too. He's 0 wood.
Yeah. If they would have been behind his TC. Now he pops Miniman, but the muskets just walk away. Like if he was sieging a house behind his TC, like the Miniman pop would have been so much better.
Yeah, it's too bad that he didn't get that 1 hunt herd in. He should really get, or at least send all your bills forward to your Braxes. Like there's 2 full hunts up there. Just eat the walking distance and get this stupid cav rating stuff out of your life. You know what I mean? Like you can't afford to get rated right now to death. You need to be gathering.
Yes, KickAss does have 400 wood, but he is housed right now, so he's gonna try. And he did throw down that barracks, but once again, kind of forward. And he did get 1 more villager.
Yeah, the cav rates are totally getting, like he's way ahead because of the cav rating now.
Yeah. So 3 vills went down for Tedere and 1 vill went down for KickAss. And KickAss didn't lose a single unit yet actually. And well, he lost a house and 1 villager. And Tedere lost 2 muskets and 3 Huss. I really like the units lost tab. It's actually can be really helpful in like.
Yeah, it gives you some perspective, and that's the Vill loss, and then the fact that he didn't even ship Tedere shipped an aggressive military shipment, and he's behind in aggressive military things like units lost. So it's kind of unfortunate for him, but we'll see. Maybe the musket mass is quite a lot to handle. His Minutemen are off the table. Unless 8 bows is a shipment that's on its way, which I don't think he has a shipment on the way, but there it is. It is 8 bow. Okay.
I would not use
You gotta
these
pay more
musk.
attention.
I don't know about these husks. Just
I'm all for that, man.
Yeah.
The Musker are so trapped
at
right
this
now.
point, yeah. But I mean, he
Go
could
back
use them
in.
the
Don't let
raid.
him get away. Don't let him get away. Yeah, he
That's
could.
pretty nice.
I don't know. I like he's about to kill 15 muskets and lose one husk, right? Like
Yeah.
you gotta take that trade all day.
Yeah.
That was well controlled by KickAss. He really that just goes to show you how strong. Like in low numbers, Hussar bow is very strong because of this.
Yeah. Just looking at Teder's base and like just pressing alt and looking at the villager hit points, you know, it's just like you just want to see a raid going like one vill with 28 health, and you just sit your cav on them and just finish them, and they're all like kind of far from TC.
Yeah, if you look at like it'd be nice if he had gotten a break code at this point and his muskets were a little bit better positioned because he's actually even in bills. He's only just down a little bit in army, so he's kind of swung the advantage back away from being economic and more. It's now more of a military gap.
Yeah, Tedere did just ship his 4 villagers. Oh no, that was about a minute ago.
Yeah.
So he evened it up with that.
Yeah, but at one point he was down by like 4 or 5 vills, so I'm not sure. Like if you look at it, he's lost 2 more vills than his opponent, and he idled to age up. So KickAss has had a lot of idle time somewhere in there.
KickAss is actually also on berries right now, which of course is not.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, right? Maybe the map control just wins out overall.
Oh, KickAss shipped 700 coin. I don't know if he's trying to thinking he can age. No,
he's making muskets.
But he really shouldn't be on these berries. Like there is some hunt around his TC2. And he could probably be a little more aggressive. I don't know. I always hate putting villagers on berries. Like,
yeah, he really can't afford to be doing that right now. If Tedere just gets out like another batch of 10 muskets and doesn't get raided too hard in the top left, he's in a really good position.
Yeah.
Like right now, there should be a batch of muskets coming out. If he's watching this and they pop out, oh come on, dang! If he popped those in front, imagine how bad that would have been.
5 cav are going to these vills. Oh, this is gonna be murder. If you
they might not.
Yeah, I think does he see the dead animals? It depends if that.
Yeah, he does now. He does now.
Yeah, and he should back off on this barracks now. Yep. Or now the muskets are heading over to these villas, but look at this.
And now if you're KickAss, you can just age basically, or make more units. You can just do whatever you want.
All right. That's a really nice rage.
Why would you run away your cav from one husk? Dang, he let a whole bunch of vills go.
Yeah, he did.
But still, getting 5 vills there. That's a pretty
10
nice
more
pickup.
must pop. Tedere might try to just push all in here and try to finish, and all in push and try to win or lose with it.
That's all he can do, man. He's about to lose another 4 vills, so.
But now he looks like Tedere can't make up his mind. He's trying to stop save his vills, but. More vills. Oh gosh, more vills going down.
Like he must have like 10 vills, right? Like how many vills? How many vills does he even have at this point?
Target low health. Right? Yeah,
just 18 vills.
Yeah, he's got to just like all in push, like attack the TC.
Yeah.
And
that's what I was saying. Remember what I said about several minutes, like in the beginning of the game? I said you need to start hunting in the middle of the map where your X's are and get this cav nonsense out of the way.
Yeah.
And he just did it about 10 villager deaths too late, I think.
Yeah, I thought he was about to pull the vills and go into the TC with the vills and musk and right click on TC. But he is gonna get some more musket batches out, and here we go. KickAss does have a pretty decent sized army here. These are like some 1 HP Minutemen though, and
he's got to kill the 1 HP Minutemen, but he's not. Doesn't look like he's making an effort to focus them down just yet.
Yeah. Oh, and there's more husks on Tedere's villagers. Oh, it's brutal. Look at it.
Yeah, he's resigning here.
Yeah.
That's so sad. Literally raided to death.
Yep.
He still doesn't have the market upgrade for villager HP.
So GG, KickAss wins game 2, and he ties this one up at 1-1.
Neither of the players got. I should like to point out that neither of the players. Oh wait, maybe they did. I guess I could say at least that Tedere didn't get steel traps that game at all.
Hmm.
If you look at all resources gathered, though, I mean, he was ahead all game except for at the very end when he lost all of his bills. If he had just started hunting in the middle a little bit sooner, I think he would have had that game unlocked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was an interesting one. Alright, so I'm gonna get out of this game and get into game 3. I'm not sure what game 3 is on.
I don't know either.
Alright, we got a pretty good crowd here for this series. Got 132 viewers. For group stage, KickAss versus Tedere. Alright, well, got a little bit of downtime before we get game 3 going, so I'll try to catch up on the chat a little bit.
Yeah, a good time to do that.
There we go, somebody's hosting. Alright, you can hop in this game whenever you're ready.
Right. I am joining now. Is it High Plains?
Well, I suppose they have it selected. I don't know if you want to look. I mean, they're probably right.
I trust them. I shouldn't. I shouldn't probably trust them, but I do.
Right. Oh, KickAss picking Autumn.
He's committing to the. He's committing to the Janissary life.
Ottoman versus French. You think they're gonna click into this?
I would hope not for the French player, but okay. People seem to think that Ottoman's not very good, but
yeah,
turns out that the Janissary is still a very good unit.
Oh, yeah, I kind of agree with that. KickAss getting off of Ottoman.
I guess he probably is thinking, well, I just smashed this guy in a French mirror, so why would I not just take another one, right? Like that was not even close as far as, the raids were just all over him. I don't know.
All right, guys, got game 3 underway right here. KickAss versus Tedere, game 3 of the group stage. It is 1-1 right now, and we got another French mirror going on. We're playing on High Plains? Yes, right, High Plains. I was about to say Great Plains, but this is High Plains with 5 TPs.
I like that.
What do you think, Ryan? Will these how influential will these TPs be in this game?
I think they will not matter at all.
All right.
Last game, the players didn't build a TP as French in the mirror, so
yeah
I don't know what's going to motivate you to do. Start building TPs, right?
Right. There's no you're not playing an ATP civ here. Advanced trade post, so yeah, not as important in this matchup most likely.
Yeah, I mean, but even just I don't know, like I'm hoping that we at least see both players making TPs on their 200 wood starts, right?
Yeah.
Like that would be nice.
Yeah. I think this is a larger map though, and there's more hunt. So it's like Cav are probably even better on this map, and it's easier to like sneak fast fortresses or semi-FFs. I feel like that's one thing some people don't think about or consider that much, like the size of a map. But I feel like it can be really important. Obviously, if a map's larger, you have a lot more room to like run around with Cav, and if the guy tries to just like you know, push your TC while you're raiding with Cav, it takes his units a lot longer to like cross the map.
Yeah.
So it's a lot safer to like to raid with Cav and it's like FF.
Exactly, but a bold move from KickAss building the middle TP. I feel like it's a little bit bold. Even the one that Tedere builds. I mean, I feel like the best TP you can build is this one, followed by this one, just because it's so out of the way that you'll just never lose it.
Yeah.
What's that no about? Oh, he missed. Yeah, you can't get the middle pass, but it's impossible. So he actually built the worst TP
oh
because
yeah, look at Tedere.
The most vulnerable, but it also gives you EXP the latest. So he literally built the objectively the worst trading post you can build on the map.
Yeah, he did. And I think Tedere got the soonest pass possible.
Yeah, he got the fastest pass, and it's a little bit more out of the way.
Yeah. Oh man.
That's funny.
Ooh,
and 80 food just sitting right there next to him as well.
Yeah. Looks like KickAss is picking up a native. Yeah, Ryan, do you want to? Well, actually,
I think that's fine. Don't you? I mean, he's got 2 hunts.
Right. And the gold mines. I don't know if you want.
Yeah, those seem fine to me as well, right? I mean, the next mines are kind of far away for everyone. Yep. Do you see anything on one?
I'm trying to toggle my fog of war off. Oh, you can't do it while it's paused. I'll leave it up to you because I was
Well, he's looking at. I don't understand why he's asking about his hunt. I mean.
he just wants his first pass. Did you say it was?
Oh my God! What a scumbag!
Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, you get what you pay for when your username's KickAss. I mean, not too surprising, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's man. That's. I mean, we could like give him a loss there, but obviously,
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean. You think about how fast he resigned. Like, what if I just didn't agree with that? Like, the admin team and the tournament didn't agree with that, and we just give him the loss. Like, come on,
right?
Like, it's your last game too. Like, you would just be done with the series.
Yeah, like if this was a higher like game, if this was like later in the series, like I would give the loss to a person, especially if it was like a higher skilled player. Like, obviously you don't do that. Like, resign there.
Yeah, Tedere agreed to it, but I mean,
yeah,
it just, I don't know, this guy's already got no character, so.
Oh, man.
We'll just say thanks for cooperating to Tedere. I don't think that he's, like, Tedere, I think he just wants to play the games, like, he's just here to enjoy the tournament, right? So.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Good on Tedere. Get a game for the viewers, for the 141 viewers.
Everyone in chat is saying, give KickAss the admin loss for that. Right. I wonder if I don't know, just like when you say things and like it's super clear what people really mean. Like, I don't know if you just can't does he just not realize how obvious that was?
Right. Yeah.
Like now, like, I don't know, it just makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Alright, so we got game 3 underway right here between KickAss and Tedere. You got French Smear on High Plains. And this time it is a 100 wood start with 400 food. Take a look at these treasure locations. And if you want to take, I think it looks balanced, but if you want to take a look at that.
Yeah, I mean, looks fine to me, right? So.
So there's the native treasure. Well, I mean, natives can be good, depending on like what you're doing and what civ the other player is and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess in French mirrors, it might not be like if you're not gonna be forward building with builds, you might, but then your French builds still have more HP, so you can't like it's harder to target on builds with like a native. But you could still be useful,
Yeah, the lack of the snare is a problem on the native scout. Like, it's just he doesn't really matter anymore. And the other thing is, people used to actually like lose him a lot, trying to overdo it, and so it would actually be beneficial for like a good player. You know, because like if you keep your scout alive, it's really valuable as like a stealth spy, and now everyone's just like saving their scout for that instead.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was talking about this native Air Force Tomahawk treasure, like, but you know, picking that up and like attacking, like if the guy was in India and he was like building forward aggro and you got that Tomahawk treasure, like that can be really nice for like picking off fills, but maybe probably not so much in the French mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, and all right, a little bit of lag here. KickAss does get a native treasure, native scout. All right, we got some steam right here. Oh, there's a fountain.
Yeah, he definitely was dropping. Oh, you're watching the one of those fountains.
Yeah, and it was
The
war on, so it was black, but I just saw the water shooting up. All right, so we do have a market going down for KickAss. All right, and no market for Tedere. I wonder can you see? Oh yeah, Unison Q.
Oh, he got it for sure. Tedere did. Yeah. 50 wood.
Oh, nice.
Winning the big plays. And KickAss going for a market here, you know, and he was banking on the wood. So
oh yeah. Do you think
he could be one of those 140 food in his base? How great would it be if he gets to that 159 and Tedere says that he'd like to because of his hunts? That's what I want to see happen.
I wonder, do you think KickAss had any idle TC time there? Like,
I don't know, man.
You might have, because it can be a little tricky with what that's only 100 wood star, and especially if you're relying on a treasure and then it gets stolen. Yeah, 140 food, that is really nice.
It's actually just really unfair.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's not. Oh, it's not always on high plains, I don't believe.
I mean, on the treasure itself isn't unfair, but the circumstances are, and it doesn't really matter because KickAss is still chopping wood for some reason. So with 3 vills, he's already chopped 60 wood, which is the equivalent of nearly 140 food anyway. So yeah, he's still chopping wood. I mean, I don't know what he's doing with it, but yeah, he chopped enough wood that he converted his food treasure into like a 77 wood treasure. So.
Yeah, that is gonna slow his age up down a bit there. He does 15, I think, 15 vills in Q right now. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting to see what age up he does. It shows 15 population, or he does have 2 natives. Never mind. So that's the natives give him 1 population there. And
they don't take up population space, native scouts.
Oh, they don't. Okay, or he just canceled a vill. I think that was like in Q. You know, the second one in Q.
Yeah, Tedere's already got an idle as 13 though.
Yeah, so yeah, right. Like KickAss.
And KickAss is idling on 14, even with 140 food treasure.
Right.
Wow.
That is kind of bad.
He still hasn't clicked up. That's just craziness.
All right, so we do have market coming down for Tedere.
Yeah.
Native scout does live.
It's unfortunate that Tedere keeps getting harassed out of age 1. Like he really would like to build a trading post at some point, you know.
Right. Yeah, and
this native scout might catch the stealth one and be able to punch it if KickAss isn't paying attention.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Dang. Okay, I did not know that. So natives can unstealth a native.
Yeah, there's some units that have C stealth. I think if you mouse over somewhere, it says it. I don't even know where, but.
Right.
Okay.
That's
yeah. Like if you mouse over, it says like under the unit type. So that one's C stealth.
Okay. I mean, I guess I don't play as French a ton. Well, you probably played so many French.
The War Dog does as well, actually, and I think some buildings do. Huh. I know. Yeah, the thing is, it's based on your line of sight too. So like the War Dog has a really tough time doing it.
Okay. Pretty interesting. That's a pro tip right there from Ryan Mankel.
Pro tip of the day.
Yep. Oh, and there's a 210 XP treasure with 3 of those little horse guys, outlaw riders.
Yeah.
It's always nice to like just sharpshoot them and kind of slowly pick away at that. And if you could get that, you know, it can be pretty nice treasures. Yeah,
exactly. And we're starting to see the first kind of deviation that's like really notable. TP going up for KickAss, but not for Tedere yet. I'm guessing I'm hoping kind of that he'll go for it when he gets 700 wooden as his next card, unless he's going for the 4 bill thing. Yeah, there's 700 wood.
Does have his stable up? Let me take a quick look at text completed. Okay, so both have placer mines and hunting dogs.
Jeez, and in-base rats from KickAss.
Wow. Okay, he's gonna FF. He's semi-FFing. I'm pretty sure. Like.
Yeah, he's just behind.
With
I guess the easiest way to describe it.
With the in-base racks and like I kind of feel like I know his playstyle. He's gonna make like. Yeah, he's gonna make it at max 10 musk. Probably not. He maybe make 5 musk in the age.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. It'll probably be like 10 musk in the age.
Yeah. Alright, and here's Tedere putting down his own TP, and he got, well, looks like he got 3 cap out. Which, yeah, is not the best. Yep, there's 5 muskets to probably prevent any raids, and he's probably going to be doing, well, like a semi-FF with the...
Yeah, but I like Tedere's build way better, right? Because he only made 3 Huss, not the full 5. He's going to get 2 TPs up, and just the mobility of the Huss is going to allow him to age up probably before KickAss with a better eco behind it.
Yeah, let's see if either of them. Okay, Tedere did get steel traps. KickAss does have great coats right here, and here come in 3 Huss.
Yeah, but it's really important. So KickAss making 5 more muskets, like you said, but Tedere not making any more units at all.
Yeah. I know KickAss so well. I knew he was gonna make 10 muskets in the age.
He doesn't even send the wood shipments, so his infrastructure, like a classic Zuda analysis, right? The infrastructure is going to be a little lacking here.
Yeah. All right.
But he does get 700 wood much faster, right?
Who's that?
Or sorry, not 7. Yeah, so sorry, 700 gold in much faster rather. So he's aging probably faster than Tedere even.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I take it back because he has no food because he made all those muskets, right? So he's got to gather a ton of extra food.
Right. 10 muskets does seem like overkill there, just to like prevent raids, and when you only see 3 cav.
Yeah, the Egypt's coming soon for Tedere. He's like once that shipment gets in, he'll be able to click up right away. Looks like that's more or less what he's waiting for now.
Oh, yep. Alright, so both of these guys are looking to go Fortress here. And yeah, Tedere does have the 2
probably should just mine for it at this point.
Tedere, yeah, he's got a lot of food there. Yeah, 1,600 food. Needs that coin to get up. This probably has that 700 coin shipment on the way, we're guessing.
Yeah, he does. It'll come now. Yeah.
Right. Little break up. There we go. And 700 wood was shipped for KickAss, and KickAss is aging already though.
Yep, KickAss. Well, KickAss didn't send 700 wood right until until later. So he's got a little bit less on the TP end, and in general, just the infrastructure just doesn't feel quite as nice. But that can all be fixed now if he wants to.
Yeah, he could maybe even go to try to siege down one of these TPs, but I guess he doesn't want to lose, any villas, so he's kind of being defensive with these muskets.
Yeah, I mean, I'd much rather be in Tedere's position here. It always feels better to have the wood come in first and be able to get your second TP up, and now he's able to use these cav even to get this treasure, which if it doesn't kill him, it's not going to kill him. Perfect.
Oh, no,
so he'll be able to there's going to age up soon. Dang. When he ages up, he'll be able to take that treasure regardless. So I hope he goes back in and finishes that. It's a big deal for him.
Yeah, 300.
Yeah, both players are at that point in the game where you want to have like 2 shipments stacked if you could.
All right. So both of them are Fortress right now. This Explorer does get revived and did a little bit of lag maybe.
Yeah. And look at all these muskets. He made even more muskets in transition. So basically, he's just got dead units as far as I'm concerned.
Right. Like I feel like muskets are just useless versus like skirms and goons.
Skirm goon, yeah. It's okay. We'll just see what he can do with them. He might try. He's probably gonna send like 2 Falcons or something and keep that
Yeah,
musket.
what he did. You were commentating his game in the tournament last tournament versus Irish Faithful. Do you remember that one?
Yeah,
He made just I don't know if he was French. He was either French or Brit, but I know
I think
he's
that was it was on Cascade Range. I think he was playing Brett when that one Culver and just sniped him like from halfway across the map.
yeah, that was a really good recording and video. But oh well, no, he is making skirms and cruciers here. But yeah, that's like kick-ass style too. Just make a ton of muskets and Falcons and
Yeah, but
start pushing.
Tedere getting away with 1K wood instead of sending a unit shipment here.
Yeah,
We'll see if he actually does get away with it. 1K wood, I prefer 1K coin even over 1K wood just because. Shit, this is gonna be a tough timing to hold. 8 curs versus only 10 goons. He's gonna have to have some really good Minutemen play, and his Explorer is gonna have to really soak a couple of Cursor swings. KickAss KickAss knows he's got the confidence because the natives got here to really slam it in there, and he's running around the barracks. Oh no!
These skirms are gonna drop. Yeah,
he's got to pull those with the goons or something. This wait, skirm card comes in though.
5 goons probably would have been better there, but this is
but this is okay. I mean, he's got CDB and Minutemen here. Minutemen coming out. It's the CDB gonna soak a little bit too. Let's see how much splash damage we can get out of these curs. Yep. Oh. This is good. I mean, most of the cursors are getting blocked by these minutes here, and the goons have cleaned up a lot of them. We're down to only 5 curs instead of 8.
5.
Yeah, but he's got 7 goons still.
Yeah, there was 3 attacking the CBB right there.
Yep. Finally starting to get in, but only 2 cursors really left. We'll see that next one fall. And I think he's held this. I mean, especially if his skirms start focusing the curs as well. I don't know how many vills he's lost though. Ooh, saving all those. Nice job.
Yeah.
And really, all that's left here for him to do to clean this out is just, oh man, right there, 5 more goons, perfect. No, there's no reinforcing cav coming, so he's stabilized on this. That was a great hold.
Yeah, I feel like that was probably not the best micro by KickAss with his Crusaders. You really needed those Crusaders to like all be on the skirms or the goons, but they were like wasting a lot of their attacks on villagers. I felt there.
Yeah, and the Minutemen too, and even the Explorer at one point in there was soaking.
Right, like every single attack a Crusader does is like crucial. Like, and especially they do splash damage obviously, so you want to put it like in the middle of a group rather than like attacking a single unit.
And we did not see a lot of splash damage in that fight.
Yeah, we did not.
And meanwhile, Tedere's not only has he won that fight and he's got double the military, but he also has a second TC up now.
Yeah, Tedere is
on the back of this.
Yeah, Tedere looks like he is in a pretty good spot here. Take a look at the unit population. KickAss is up. Yep, KickAss is up by 3, but he is down 20 in military, and he is on 1 TC to 2 TCs.
Yeah, so it's gonna come down to if Tedere keeps his TC running for maybe another minute or so uncontested, he's in a commanding lead because he'll be ahead on the tech. Right, because he's got a better unit comp with a lot of goons in it, and then he also will be ahead on the military and the eco. So,
a couple 2 husks coming around, try to get a raid here.
2 Falcons and a good. I like that angle on the 2 Falcons.
Yeah,
because if you watch those down to the TP, that'd be really nice.
A little bit of lag here.
Effective in the lag, I can guarantee you that. Yep, nice. So yeah, look at that. Look, he shipped the 2 Falcons at forward TC, planning to kind of play it slow and clear out this TP alongside of his raid. And 1 vill, getting 1 vill out of 2 colonial husks is really good in a French mirror.
Yeah.
When you're in Fortress.
Take a quick look at text completed. Yep, they both have steel traps. Looks like neither of them have the H3 gold mine upgrade. What do you think about that right now? I mean, they play fairly aggressive.
I never actually teched the H2 gold up, the H3 gold or whatever it is, the amalgamation myself, pretty much ever.
I know.
I don't like it.
Really, I know Irish Faithful is really big in that. Like, if you watch his games, I think he gets it like every single game he ever plays. He gets that amalgamation or however you pronounce it. the H3 gold upgrade. He gets that like really early too. I think like as soon as he hits H3. And have you noticed that ever about like his gameplay?
Yeah, I've noticed that for sure. I've just found that it's quite expensive to get it, and the payoff isn't that great really by the time that you can get it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not horrible, but you also the mines are generally a little bit lower, and you're gonna have to walk more from mine to mine, and I don't know, just there's different things about it that make it not pay off as well as it should.
Yeah. And we got an interesting cliff here. These two cannons are kind of hiding behind this cliff and approaching, but KickAss isn't really taking the bait, but a little natural choke point right there for those cannons.
Yeah, this is a great position for him, and it's KickAss's well, not only hunt, but he's only got 5 deer outside of this, so making him lock the 12 bills there on this off is gonna already give him a good amount of resources. Yeah, he's gonna get a pick here on that bill, maybe.
Oh, KickAss does have his 2 cannons coming forward here, so here we go.
Kill
This could be.
Oh, this is gonna be bad for blue, I think, for Tedere. They're stacked. They're stacked.
Oh!
Yep, it's one shot.
He got 2.
Yep, that's how that works when they stack on top of each other like that.
Honestly, I don't know if I've ever saw that before.
I was like, oh god, this would be horrible for him. And now he's thrown away a lot of his military advantage trying to clear those out. Right, it cost him like another 10 goons to do that.
Yeah.
And now the game's a lot more even. I mean, Tedere's up by 4 vills, but the military counts are pretty much spot on even.
Yeah, and he's got the skirm advantage too.
Yeah, he's got the skirm advantage, right? So we need to see like a 3 cur, 5 cur type of transition here out of Tedere, and he needs to stop losing skirms.
Yeah, wow. So each cannon shot once, and typically it takes 2 shots to kill 1 cannon, but you're saying since the 2 cannons were so close to each other, like on top of each other, like they do a little bit of splash damage. Actually, 2 cannons went down in 2 shots.
Yep, exactly. So in the Falk War, generally like your cannons you want to keep by default are just far enough apart to not get splashed.
Right.
So if you like get this stacking effect on them, they can get just absolutely obliterated in the Falk fight. And you could see it coming a mile away when they were like hugging that corner and they were just on top of each other.
Yeah, that was huge. Like that Falk shot was, very game changing.
It was, yeah. And here comes the 5 cur out of the stable. Unfortunately, Tedere sent 7 skirms, so he kind of doubled down on getting back into the skirm game. It looks like I don't know when that came. Oh, that came before the Falk, so never mind. We'll see what his shipment's going to be. There should be one coming in soon, right? 7 skirms from KickAss. So if we get 5 more curs plus the 3, that he might actually just be able to roll over this army.
Yeah, well, KickAss can honestly push in right now. Like, look at 3 more cruise shipment from okay, how many 3 cruise shipment for Tedere right there.
Yeah, Tedere's not making any more curs here. He's making goons and skirms again, which it's okay actually. I mean, you have to remember he's up by almost 7 vills now because his TCs have been cranking.
All right.
And military population isn't as bad as it seems. I'm almost wondering if there's like skirms somewhere that I can't find.
Right, like what I feel like Tedere's army kind of looks a little smaller. I mean, there are the
I think it's the amount of curs. Yeah, this is gonna be really good for Tedere. I think the way that the goons are positioned and the curs getting in there like this, like just walking right up.
This is how you want curs to attack.
This is the kind of splash damage we were looking for earlier.
Exactly.
And if he just doesn't over micro and lets them splash on the goons too, like that's also acceptable at this point. Definitely not a bad exchange. Oh, now it's a bad exchange. Now it's a bad exchange.
5 cur pop right there.
But the units aren't chasing, so he's just getting free picks on these curs.
Yeah, his goons are staying back.
That's actually insane. He just got 5 free cur syrup kills.
Right. His goons are still back. They're not following.
Yep, and he's picking the goons as well while he's doing it.
Yeah. Yeah,
that was definitely not a horrible exchange for Tedere, considering the situation.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at the economic unit population. Yeah, Tedere is up by a pretty decent amount. He is on.
Yeah, and if you look at his food count too, he's got the resources right now to start pumping out units. He's building how many 2 more racks. I was gonna say, like, dang. Okay, I guess that makes sense because he's
Well,
he's in this weird position now where all that really matters is if he can just get units out. So it's kind of like a crutch, right? You know, you pay 200 wood and then you can kind of suck at your macro and build 15 skirms every once in a while.
yeah, yeah, he does
So
a lot
I
of
like that idea.
yeah, he does
And
like a
the
lot.
1K coin too.
Both of them 1K coin.
I bet you he can actually run all 3 of those racks.
Uh,
Yeah, here comes 15 skirms and a goon in queue. So I'm excited to see the military population swing that comes out of this.
yeah. And let's take a look at these hunts, and I mean, there's a lot of hunt on this map, so it looks like they're both still hunting pretty safely here. Resources aren't really running out that much yet. They're starting to go a little bit far out for some of these gold mines, but they may play a factor in a few more minutes if this game, stays close.
Yeah, I like this forward stable out of KickAss. I mean, I don't like that it is a stable, but KickAss is clearly going for a pretty big cursor transition here.
Mm-hmm.
And Tedere has kept up goon production, which is key. I mean, you always want to have at least 20 goons at this time in the game, especially when you know he's got to know he has the TC lead.
Right.
So he's just got to play it right. And this game might even come down to that thing where the guy who boomed harder doesn't really matter that much because all the resources are gone. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's going to end up being whoever has the army left after these fights. That's all that really is going to actually impact the game from this point on.
Right.
And KickAss is telegraphing he's got cures because he's jamming in there so hard. Oh, the goons. He's got a lot of goons. I think this might be enough, especially if his skirms also focus the cures and he doesn't try to get fancy with it and pick goons. Because really, the cure's got to go, like not the enemy goons. Oh, this lag.
The goon count is getting pretty low for Tedere here.
Yeah, he's not able to keep his goons behind his skirms.
Yeah.
That cliff is really fucking him over right now.
Yeah, this is actually looking really scary for Tedere, unless if he has some goons coming in.
He's okay. I mean, he's got enough skirms. He's got like the Mido skirm mask where you can't really you can't overcome it. Like he can split volley this and kill. He could kill a goon and both the cures remaining right now if he wanted to. Oh, that's so bad.
Man, this game is a lot more laggy than other games. Yeah, I thought he did have a few more Crusaders that are alive, but they did start dropping pretty quickly, actually.
But now he's got 9 cures coming, right? And he's chasing down. This game's over actually right now.
Yeah. There's 5 goons. Oh, he's throwing away some of his goons, but yeah, KickAss, like you said, just telling that he has Crusaders when you run your army in like that, and kind of he threw away his goons. But oh man,
it's really just too bad that he didn't micro well in that one last fight because he had played so well up to this point, and that one fight is going to cost him the game here because he threw away 25 goons essentially for nothing.
Yeah.
And Cav Combat coming in right in the middle of the fight because the HP bars pop up a little bit on the cures, making it just that much harder. That versus 600 coin is going to be even harder to overcome.
Yeah, I don't like 600 coin. I don't think. I don't know. That's not very good.
I'm not a fan of that either. I think you gotta be sent some great cards here.
Yeah.
He was up so much economically too, but it's not going to be enough.
Yeah,
it was a good try.
That's tough. He got caught by the Crusaders.
Yeah, this is pretty much game over territory. So.
Yeah, and the unit population, well, 20 to 41. Let's see. Well, wait a minute. Okay, they actually both are stacking a lot of resources. I was gonna say yeah. The one thing is
like the gold mine situation is really in Tedere's favor. So I mean, there is always a chance. I don't see KickAss getting out much more than what he just did here.
Yeah.
But still, he's down by 40 military population. It's gonna be so tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Crusader is gonna engage on the goons, and he's not gonna run them. Oh god, that one goon is just they're all gone. Oh man.
Tried to split the gap and run his goons through the Crusaders, but that did not work out well. And yeah, there's a lot of Crusaders on the field right now. Oh, and shipping cavalry, the H2 cav card,
Yeah.
hit points. And yep, look at these villagers.
Yeah, it's over. I hate to say it, but it is not in a good. It's not looking to be in a good position here.
Yeah, but it's
Losing a
pretty
ton of
rough right
villas to these
here.
raids. I just don't see how you ever stabilize from this.
Yeah. Yep, and now the villager count is in favor of KickAss, and he has a overwhelming military advantage. So.
Yeah, exactly the position that Tedere was in earlier, but he just wasn't able to convert it. He basically he lost too hard in that fight.
Oh yeah, look, there's just villagers running around everywhere, and each of them have villagers gathering from the same hunt. And here goes like 50 more villas dying.
Yeah, that's what this is. The major problem is the vill loss here.
Yeah. This was a pretty well played series, but it looks like KickAss is taking this one, and this is game 3, so he's gonna take this series if he can close this out.
Yeah, he's definitely got this one in the bag. There's no way to not close it out.
Right, exactly. So Tedere did play pretty impressively in this series, though, overall.
Yeah, he did pretty well. I mean, you gotta remember he's only PR25, and KickAss is like a major, I think. So.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna be curious out like where I don't know. I feel like Tedere played better. Like he might be better than Major, and it'll be interesting to see like who he might play first in like the group stage. Like he'll probably be like win second place in this group stage. I'm thinking. And,
yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who he plays like in the bracket stage. I meant.
Yeah, I'm wondering who he'll play as well. But we can't count him out yet. I mean, we kind of do. We kind of want to, but if you look at the map, there's actually no gold left for KickAss. So, but there's also no food income. I mean, and I guess he does have a little bit more food income left on the map. Tedere does. So there is this off chance that he can still get a really good trade. I mean, if you look at what's left, there's mostly Cuirassier left. KickAss just sold all his food for gold.
Whoa!
All of his food.
Yeah,
like 15,000 food.
For how much? Well, maybe he queued up units instantly, but
did he? What? Yeah, but he only has
like 200. So
he's queued Black Riders. That's what he's done, which is actually just even worse for him. Like if there were a way for him to throw, it might be by sending Black Riders right now.
Yeah, because there actually are. Tedere has a lot of goons here.
Yeah, and goons
taking coin up like off the. Trading post going down for KickAss. Native post.
Oh, he's doing for the hunt, I think.
Nah.
I guess I'm confused by where the goons are going. This gold mine in the middle of the map that KickAss has identified and he's going to is where the game actually needs to be. Oh, but Tedere has Cuirassiers, and I guarantee they're coming out of the stable right down here. And if he times this with his goons, it might actually do a lot of damage.
Yeah, Tedere can catch a lot of villagers here.
That would this would get him even in the game again if he did catch all these villas. But I think he's spoiled his surprise here by coming a little too soon.
Yeah, and you know what he needed to do there? You need to put the goons in hand combat there and trap these villagers. That's something I've recently started doing, like fairly recently, and I guess I just didn't really know about it before, but it's huge difference. Like he killed maybe 2 villagers there. If all the goons were in hand combat and you just body block, like he would have killed like at least probably like 10. Like
it would have made a big difference.
Right. And yeah, I mean KickAss is had quite a bit in score. Tedere's all villagers on wood, 1 villager on food, nobody on gold, and we got a TC going down from Tedere.
Yeah, I don't know what he's hoping to accomplish here. Maybe he's hoping that by some miracle KickAss will never find his vills and he can just kind of run around forever and like get mills up in this back corner, I guess.
Yep, that's what he's doing. Couple Cuirassiers finding the French villagers. Let's gold mine.
Oh, nice. Those cuirassiers didn't die, and now they're cleaning up the gold miners.
Actually, yeah, he's getting. Oh, there's
He's,
another
he's getting a lot of
7
those.
HP
I know.
one.
I see it too. Is it pulled ahead? Wow, it ran ahead on its own. He's got to keep those 2 cures alive because he just needs time.
Yeah. I
If
mean,
he's got any
he is
shot at
still
all.
down in eco though. Like, it's still a bit of a miracle that he would have to be pulling off, but.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a miracle. I'm with you on that.
Right.
Like this game's
Right.
over, but
Right.
if there's anything that's ever, if there's any possibility that he
Yeah,
wins.
I think like as a caster that you're always looking for like the miracle comeback and
Yeah,
but yeah, you
like,
definitely.
those 2 cuirassiers have to kill every villain in that gold mine,
Yeah,
and then
he is gonna pick up probably like 4 more villages in this
5
gold
minutes.
mine, but there's one, two. Oh nope, that's Crusader down. 2, but
Oh, come on,
4. He's gonna
3.
get 4, I think, to get that one splash damage.
Oh, come on, splash! It
Oh
didn't
my
splash.
god, so close. There's like
He has
5.
2 HP. He has like 4 vills that have collectively less than 100 HP.
Right. Oh, it's rough.
He's still picking a few skirms here and there. I mean,
Yeah.
oh, he's just gonna slam it in now. This is about to get super ugly.
Yeah. And there's not much you can do when you see a huge, massive cavalry running at your home base, backed up with some skirmishers.
Yeah, he's established another base down here. I mean, he's got one lonely villager in it. He's gonna get a lot of picks here too, actually. Oh,
There's the GG. So KickAss does take this series 2-1. So this was a pretty well played series. This was one of the group stages series that I was looking forward to watching or streaming. So this was a really fun one. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Do have a pretty good amount of viewers, 150 viewers right now.
yeah, it's pretty good. Are there any other games going on, or is